Welcome back and welcome Chukwudi Okuligbaja.
How are you, Claire? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Good to see you too, Chukwudi.
Yeah,
So
how now?
Very well. Let's get into the papers quickly. The New Telegraph leads with Nigeria's foreign missions facing financial challenges, according to Tuga. And below the picture story we have vindicated, says federal government has finished court jails Simon Ekpa 6 years for terrorism. Some other stories on the front page of the New Telegraph this morning. We have Wike to add profile. Tinubu will win 2027 presidential election. Niger governor sacks commissioners' orders. And finally, Rivers Ibas swears in elected council chairman. All of that and more stories in the New Telegraph this morning. We head swiftly to the blueprint. The blueprint, of course, also has the Ekpa story, but of course with a different caption here. You want to see that, you pick up a copy. Above the masthead, federal government targets 44 million NHIS and release amid health system underfunding. Details on page 19. And below the picture story, bring Obi back to PDP, destroy the party. Wike wants. Below that, federal government to restore Abuja Kaduna derailed train tracks in 10 days. Ex-president doesn't need your counsel. Jonathan's brother replies Keyamo Odinkalu. Details on page 6. And finally, on the front page of the blueprint, Customs Commission's advanced cargo screening X-ray machine at Sako facility. Details on page 21. All right, Claire.
Okay, you've taken both papers?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's quickly look at the Leadership newspaper. Quickly, federal government hails Finland over Ekpa's conviction. It's on page 34. And reaction, that's the lead story. Reactions as Wike says, unresolved crisis could derail PDP convention. It comes with riders. If you want to destroy party, bring Obi, FCT minister out. Go to court if you are not satisfied. Bode George tells Wike. And there are other stories there. Troops kill terrorists, rescue women, children in Sokoto. And resident doctors threaten nationwide strike, give FG 10-day ultimatum. And Governor Sani accuses El-Rufai of plot to destabilize Kaduna. Ribadu dismisses El-Rufai's claims, says no ransom payment. Okay, Chukwudi Okuligbaja.
Before I go to the very important ones, bring Obi back. If you want to destroy the PDP, somebody is trying to invent another word for the English lexicon, Obiphobia. Leave politicians alone. Let's go to Simon Ekpa. That one interests me. 6 years. It reminds me of the tortoise. They said they were going to bring him a wife in 7 days. He said, Mainya, 7 days is too far. He didn't tell where they wait. For more than 15 years, he had no wife. He wouldn't wait for 7 days. It doesn't quite compare with what I'm about to say, but there is a disconnect to my thinking. 6 years is too small for this Simon Ekpa jail term. You know, these Igbo people, their laws are somehow. Anyway, the most important thing is that a conviction has been achieved and a message has been sent. IPOB is saying somewhere it's not one of our members. Let's not go into all those kinetics of it. We are interested in the fact that somebody should not be allowed to throw stones at his motherland from another man's territory. It went on for too long. Those of us who are not their learned friends may not understand the process of law. I would have said, I thought the man is going to get about 20 years at least. But a conviction has been secured and a message has been sent. Let's just keep it short and simple.
Let's look at another one. This time, resident doctors again threatening nationwide strike. Where will this end?
There are two of them, really. Resident doctors, then ASU. Okay, the nurses could also join occasionally, but the resident doctors and the ASU are competing over the frequency of these. The thing is this, I have, in the past 2 years, had to be close to the hospital, and I do know that these people are practically in dire straits, not just financially, even equipment-wise. Some doctors are frustrated that they don't have the tools to work with and all that. But whatever they want to do, they should visit it on the background of how the country generally is. There's something about foreign missions somewhere there. It's the same financial crunch that is militating against seamless services in these units we're talking about. And that leads to dissatisfaction and discontent on the part of practitioners. At the end of the day, we say, please, let dialogue rule the process.
Talking about financial challenges, Nigeria's foreign missions facing financial challenges. You want to ask why that is happening?
Oh, I think that at the moment, government is prioritizing. I didn't read that story in depth, but Nigeria has not always been known not to be in the forefront of providing things needed by the foreign missions and all that. It still goes back to the same thing, paucity of funds. I was happy when I heard yesterday that Guyana is the fastest developing economy in the world. They struck oil and they are using it so well. I pray that we will use our resources in such a way that more resources are released to get things to happen. I don't think any government would deliberately starve the foreign missions of what they need to work.
But it's not even new, if you ask me. Our foreign missions have been having this, financial challenges for some time, now, even to the extent that some were even closed. And it's not palatable. It's not a good story for us, really.
It is
but
not.
again, I mean, almost all sector, everywhere you have,
That's
have
the
that
point.
financial
It's an
issue.
ill wind that blows no one any
exactly.
If there are financial challenges, doctors are complaining, then you wonder how the federal government wants to achieve 44 million and release in the NHIS.
No. See, yesterday, you've brought the NHIS. Yesterday, the health sector started a 4-day conversation on reimagining, financial strategy, for the health system. I think this is all part of it. Right now, foreign aid, it's not, as we used to want it. So it's not even coming in.
Exactly.
So we are trying to look inwards to see how we can reinvent domestic resource mobilization, to fund our healthcare sector.
Okay,
so there's a dialogue, stakeholders, policy decision makers are brainstorming to come up with innovative ways.
Let's save further discussion of it for another day. Yes, please.
But what I want to say is that the resident doctors said in July, remember, they had given notice of strike, and then according to them, they had to shift ground for further consultation. According to this paper, they said the warning. They said, however, association said the government had failed to honor its commitment, particularly payment of 2025 medical residency training fund. So issues of governments not meeting its
we quickly jump to money that gets into the pocket as the primary motive for. It goes beyond that. How much you engage a doctor in terms of calls could be a problem. I told you about a matron. I went there and started speaking to Renchard National Hospital, and he said, my friend, I've been here for the past 4 days. I've not gone home because I'm doing the job of more than... Yes, so it's a whole lot of things. Let's save the discussion for another day, please.
Oh, all right.